Good morning. Well, I just had a good long rest. I had someone offer me a couple nights at a motel, which I took gladly because it's been so cold and it's been rough sleeping on that back seat. It's starting to get to me. It's hard on my legs. The seat's a 3/4 seat, and I can't stretch my legs out, so it's not easy. So I've been checking on the van out the window here. Oh, there it is. I should turn the phone around. Anyway, van's fine. I parked it right outside the window so I'd be able to see it. So I'm not even sure what I'm going to be doing today, except that I had been sick, threw up in the van, over Christmas, and I'd really love to scrub the seats in my van. So I thought I might do that today. I'm worried though that they won't dry. I'm not sure. I have to think about that. I stopped yesterday on my way here and I bought a bucket and some Woolite cleaner that is for using for pet stains and odors and carpet and that, and I thought that'll probably do it. That'll probably work. I'm just worried about, I don't know, you're only supposed to have to spray it and vacuum it back off, but I always used to buy Woolite for a van I had years ago. I bought that Woolite spray cleaner and I would scrub it into the seats and rinse and scrub. So I don't know. I'm not sure what to do. I guess I could try just spraying it and letting it dry and vacuuming it once and see if it looks like it's working. And I don't know. We'll see what... I'll film it a little bit and show you what I'm doing. But other than that, I thought I had clean clothes with me in the back of the van. And here, all I had was bedding. Bags of pillows and bedding and stuff to make the futon up. So, I had no clothes. I couldn't even shower last night. So, so I'm gonna go over to the storage unit and get some clean clothes and try and think while I'm there if there's anything else I could use. I only have one more night here. Boy, I slept good last night though. I'm telling you, I slept like a baby. So anyway, we'll see what goes on. See what I can get done. So I decided to take advantage of having a sink and running water and go ahead and make my coffee while I'm here. And I'm making it and putting it in these smaller bottles. Last time I had big ones, and I just prefer these smaller ones to drink out of. So I make the coffee and I pour it back in the bottles with creamer, and then I can throw them in the cooler or Dometic, whatever I'm using. It looks like this week I'm going to be able to use the Dometic because I'm going to be plugged in nearby. So I'll tell you about that later. So this is what I do. It takes 5 little bottles to fill my coffee pot to the top there. And then refill them again later. I'm washing the parts to my coffee maker, well, to my Bodum. My pour over coffee maker. Almost finished with this. Remember when I first started doing this and I put 8 scoops of coffee in? Well, let me just say those days are over, because I put 18 spoons of coffee in now. Boy, that was a trial and error. But I do use a lot of creamer too. Which makes it not so strong. But I always do that because it just helps to keep my blood sugar at an even keel. As I sip on this all day and night, I don't guzzle it, and I just sip it. Someone was worried about me having too much caffeine and not being able to sleep because of my last video about the coffee, but yeah, I do drink it around the clock, but I'm talking about like if I wake up in the middle of the night, I just take a swallow. I'm not talking about drinking cupfuls all night long, you know. So we're ready, just waiting for the water to boil. I'm not used to using a burner like this. This is one of those single burners. Toastmaster. I just picked it up at Dollar General for 12 something, 13 bucks. And it's almost checkout time and I'm doing this today, but the reason I didn't do it yesterday is because when I tried turning it on, it was smoking real bad, and I didn't know if it was toxic. There's no windows in here. Well, there is, but I'd rather not open that. I didn't think it opened, as a matter of fact. This is something else. I didn't even think that window opened, and for some reason, I checked it last night. I don't know why, before I got in the shower. And it was not only able to be opened, it was unlocked. And it just slid right open. I couldn't believe it. And I'm at the ground level. So, the only thing I can figure is someone sneaking in here when there isn't anyone registered in the room. But it really bothered me because yesterday I left my computer here and food and a bunch of stuff, and had to leave for a few hours and run some errands. And anybody could have just walked through that window. It's big enough to walk. It's almost as big as a door. Anybody could have walked through there. I'm going to show you. There's my big beautiful van. And I woke up to snow on it today. Not sure if you can see it through the screen. And this dirty window. My God. There she is. I love that van. Anyway, this is the window that was partly open. Because if you close it, oops. If you close this window, not one open. See, that's how I know it was definitely propped. If you close this, because I just pushed it closed, it automatically latches. And it just slid right open like it wasn't even closed the whole way. And you can see the screen's popped out. Can you see that? Around on the edge there. So somebody can just pop that off, walk through. Because like I said, look how big that window is. That's as big as a door. I wondered why this was out so far from the curtain. This refrigerator and microwave. I guess it makes it easier for them to slide through there. Shady, shady. Probably the cleaning lady or something. Somebody who works here. Leaving that open and getting a kickback. I can't talk.
So I charged up my charging unit while I was here. Showered, I'm making my coffee. And I slept like a baby, not last night, the night before. Last night I didn't get enough sleep, but that's okay. I got other things done. So yay, we're finally boiling. Boy, this little burner sure takes a long time. Still using my Bodum. No matter where I'm at. When I made it at my kid's house, I made it with this. And they were aggravated. Why are you doing that? Why don't you just use a regular coffee maker? Kids. Well, you know, they do know everything. Spilling over a little bit here. I have it very full. Which I always do with my 18 scoops. I do love my coffee. This pour over does take a while. It takes too long. But once I get solar and have electricity in my van, maybe I can treat myself using a coffee maker now and then, or when I'm plugged in. I did actually buy one. Bought a new one for in a van, just to have with me, be able to use whenever I can. Some errands to run today again. So that's pretty much my day today. I'll probably record a little bit either later on or wait till tomorrow when it's daylight again to show you where I'll be plugged in. I just took a little look around when I was there yesterday, and ooh, yikes, gotta be careful. I had a little unsettling surprise at something that's nearby, but I'll tell you about that in the next video. I'll talk to you guys later.